Good morning. Happy Thursday. Turn my Alexa down a little. Good morning. If you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I am gonna print something really quickly here. Good morning. I see people starting to hop on. All right. Happy Thursday. We're heading into the weekend soon. All right. Good morning. Okay, I'm not seeing comments. That's always horrible because sometimes my phone gets strange and it won't let me see comments. Okay, great, here it comes. I actually got a new phone last week. I am loving it. It seems to, I had a little bit of issues with it when I first got it, like it wasn't set up correctly. And you know, you can't get in, I'm in Pennsylvania and some of the stores are just like, you have to make appointments. This whole virus thing got everything all messed up. So you can't walk into stores, some stores, to go and do things that you need. So we had to order phones online without even seeing them, without knowing anything about them other than what they were telling us over the phone. Then we get them and they said, oh, they're so easy to set up, which they usually are. You know, you just got to set it next to the phone that you have, and then it just kind of does its own thing. Well, it didn't transfer a whole bunch of things, and it was a mess for a couple days. I couldn't get calls. So I got it fixed. We finally got to go into the Verizon store. We waited for like ever outside for us to get in because they're only allowing like, I think 2 or 3 people at a time to come in along with the workers. So it was horrible. Finally got in after about 3 hours. That all finally got done. Got my phone fixed, so let's hope this works better. I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I am loving the camera on this phone. It's the one with the 3 cameras, the 3 lenses, and I'm a big picture taker. And let me tell you, these photos are probably the best photos. I said, I don't even need a camera, like a physical camera. It is so nice. Does anybody else have the 11 Pro Max? Loving it. And I bought it for the camera. Let me tell you, I did. That's always my, memory and camera. How good are those 2 things when I purchase a phone? That's what I base things on. Okay, let me I want to get something printed here, so I can't, multitasking is, while I'm talking here is not working for me. So let me get something else printed. Yes, the camera is the best. Oh, I took my first photo and when we went to my son's wedding, we were going down the drive and there was some deer off into the field, like baby deer, like 2 little baby deer. So I wanted to take a picture and I zoomed in, which usually my other camera, I had an old phone, it would have zoomed out, like it would have just pixelated really badly. It was as crisp as could be, and the leaves turned out so green and so beautiful on this. I was like, yep, this phone's a keeper. Okay. I'm gonna get another design. I need to print out another design. So let me do that really quickly here. So I need to stop talking or I'm just a mess. So how is everybody's weather today? It is hot here. I'm loving it. Our pool. Had all the grandkids yesterday in the pool. Well, at 3 of the 7 of them. They were here visiting yesterday. We were swimming. They were loving it. So we do have an above ground pool, and I just went and got some new, I'm in the process of repainting our deck, redoing our deck. So I got all of that, me and my husband got all of that done, the steps and all of that going into the deck. The only thing I have to do is the outside rails of it, but at least the deck's done and we're able to use the pool now. It's beautiful in California. South Central PA. I'm in southwestern PA. My husband's actually in South Central today. He is up near Bradford, PA, and up in that area. Okay. So he is there today. Actually, going to be heading home here very soon. We do a lot of work out of that area, our office. All right, let me get this printed out. I already have one printed out, but I wanted to do something else here, so. Okay, we're gonna let that start printing. Good morning, Amy, Kathleen, Laura, Min, Autumn, Nancy. Okay, great, I see everybody's hopping on. It's Thursday, July, 16th? 15th? Oh boy. So, okay. Raining, hot and humid in Erie. Oh, really? It is hot and humid here, but I don't mind it so much now that the pool is kind of, I know we are so late to the game here with the pool. We've been in it a few times, but our deck really needed painted. And so we got up there and, had to pressure wash it, get all of that. So we've just been so busy, as you know, some of you know, my husband's a pastor. And I know that a lot of places, we live in Pennsylvania, and a lot of events have been canceled, but I will tell you, a lot of the weddings, even though the receptions have been like postponed or downsized or like moved their venues, my husband has been so busy with weddings this year. I want to say we have, usually a normal year we have like between like 8 and 10. This year he's had 15. So we have been, every weekend has been busy with weddings. And then, including my son's was last weekend. So we've been like super busy with just, we have, my husband's in the insurance industry, so we've been busy just with our normal job. We have a health insurance office. So we've been busy with that. Of course, I do this. And then, just the things that come along with being a pastor, and then weddings. So trying to get to our pool deck and get to like home projects has been a struggle this year. I'm gonna get my coffee out of the way because I'm a klutz and I'm known for spilling coffee on stuff and drinks. So let's put that way at the end. Okay, so today we are going to dive into some pillows. These, I know that you have seen these. I did them last year, and the only reason I am bringing these back again this year is I'm gonna do a buy-in for them. Last year and every year, I've been doing sublimation. I'm going into my 3rd year. And the first year, when I hit it for Christmas, these were kind of like the new thing that came out that everybody was like going crazy for. So then the following year, it was the same thing. And every year I start these around October, November. I really start pushing them, like advertising them in my shop. These sell out every single year. And not only do they sell out, they take a long time to get here. And then they sell out and you can't get them in time. So I wanted to bring these to you guys. I'm gonna do a buy-in for them. I wanna get them before they're gone, because that happens every single year. This is my 3rd year going in. 2 years in a row, I have been to the point where I get these after everybody else has already went, you know, they've sold their lots of them, and I'm struggling to get 10 or 15 of them. So I wanted to bring these back. We are gonna do these today. I am gonna offer a buy-in because these take some time to get to me. Now I did order quite a bit of them already in advance so that they can, I'm kind of ahead of the game. So I wanted us all to get ahead of the game because these go quickly, very quickly. And then they're sold out and we don't have them for the holiday season when everybody and the supply and the demand is, the supply is limited, demand is great. So I'm gonna get these this year before it gets crazy. All right, and I'm gonna show you how to really make the most of these pillows because these are really nice size pillows. They're 16 by 16. And then I'm sorry, yeah, they're 16 by 16. I think they end up to be, let me measure these. So they might even be 18 by 18. No, I think these are 16. I'm gonna measure this. They take a 16-inch insert. And the inserts you can buy right like in bulks of 4. I get mine usually either from Joann's if they're on sale, Walmart. I get them there, and then I usually buy them in bulk, like boxes of 4 or 8, or I think I even get them up to like 24 of them, I think. Okay, so this is about 15.5 in the center, the sublimatable center, and the pillow ends up being about 18 inches. So these make really nice size pillows for the holidays. Throw them on a bed, throw them on a couch, throw them on a bench. So these turn out really nice. I'm not gonna do this design. This was something that I already had and I just wanted to show you as it was finished. This design though is mine and it's in my shop if you're looking for them. You can look for it, they're under the Christmas designs. But we are going to do a new design that I have done. Now this is gonna look forward to you and it's called the All Roads Lead Home for Christmas. Okay. And I am gonna post that up when we're done. It is actually in my shop right now. I posted it last night. I put it into my shop last night. So if you are looking for that design, it is in my shop. It's ready for purchase. All my designs, my single designs are $3. So I will post a link to that when we're done. All right, let me get my computer out of the way. My laptop. As you can see, for most of you who don't know, I kind of work out of the corner. This is my dining room. And I'm always on like limited space. I just have a long 8-foot folding plastic white table that I work on. Yes, it's in my dining room. We are looking to either move into a new shop, like an actual shop, or we are actually looking to maybe just actually buy new property. So we're just weighing options. Okay, so here is the design. I've already printed it out. For those of you, are the edges serged on the ruffle? Yes, they are. Yes, they're serged. Okay, so I just printed the design out. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. Right onto, this is a 10 by 10. I printed it 10 by 10. That's the size that I'm gonna use. You probably can use like 11 by 11. I'm doing a 10 by 10, and I like, when I'm doing a 15-inch border, 16-inch border, I like to give quite a few inches around it. That way it kind of sits in the center of the pillow, okay? So that's what I'm doing for this. I do use an Epson. Sorry guys, I know some of this is repetitive, but I get a lot of these questions in my messaging. So I try to go over it every time. I use an Epson 7720 with a CISS system, which is a continuous ink supply system on the outside. So I use that. So all I'm gonna do is, let me cut my design down. And you know, I'm crazy about having straight cuts when I'm doing, because I feel that if I, instead of doing it with scissors, I get straight lines, and this helps me to, when I'm centering my items, okay? So I am crazy about straight lines. So unless I have to cut with my scissors, I use a, and I just got this one. I love this one. I have had Carl in the past, and I had a smaller one. It was only 12 inches. I had it for years, like 10 plus years. I used to do scrapbooking. And, but I bought this one because it's a 15-inch, and it fits my 13-inch papers in it much better. So I don't have to kind of do a cut and then make it straight. Now I just cut it all at one time. So I love this. It's a rotary cutter. So I just upgraded to this, actually just came last week. So grab yourself a paper cutter. I don't care what kind of paper cutter you got, what kind you can get. I even used this one for a long time. This was just in the scrapbooking section at Joann's. This one I kind of carry with me when I go to events. It is only 12 by 12, but it's still, it gives me a straight line. That's what's most important. Okay. Is this design in your drive? It should be, yes. I uploaded everything last night. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. So paper cutter is an absolute must, I feel, with sublimation, because you want nice straight cuts for your own convenience. Okay. So here is, this is how, like, they already have these packaged. When I got these ones, I have gotten batches where they're not packaged for the buy-in, but I'm hoping that the ones that come this time, I like them when they're already individually packaged. I'm not promising that, because it just depends on the supplier sometimes, okay? I've had them where they've come already individually packaged, and I've had them where they don't come that way. So I'm not sure how these ones are gonna come. And I've had them from the same supplier in different ways. So I guess it's however they get them and whoever they get them from. So we're gonna see. All right. And let me tell you, these are hidden zippers, and when I say they're hidden, sometimes I have a hard time finding them. And I love that they're hidden zippers. But again, sometimes I have a hard time finding them. Okay. So we're gonna do this on a 15 by 15 press. This is my most used heat press that I do use for mostly all of my items. These can be done, and I will tell you, this can be done with your Cricut Easy Press if that's all you have. All right. Are the pillowcases in your shop? No, they are not. I'm going to do a buy-in with these because I want to get these literally before they're gone. Because around, I want to say September is when everybody seems to start ordering. I would even say a little bit earlier, maybe August. So next month, and then in like September, October, they usually arrive, depending on where they're coming from, and they're gone. So these are not in my shop yet. I am doing a buy-in. I want to get these here for Christmas so everybody has them. All right. Now, I do recommend that when we do these, that you take a piece of your butcher paper and put it in the inside. I've had these pillow cases, like I've said before, depending on where they come from. Sometimes the insides fuse together, sometimes they don't. So just to be safe, I'm taking the butcher paper we use, and I'm lining the inside of my, oh, I didn't realize I had these, of the inside of my pillowcase. I'm going to put butcher paper in there, okay? I have a Teflon, and I don't know where it's at. I have a Teflon sheet, and I usually like to throw that on the inside. But of course, I can't find it. Oh wait, maybe I do have it. Ta-da! I do got it. I hide stuff here. So, if anybody remembers these are the ones that we used doing vinyl. If you did vinyl, these were the Teflon sheets, and they usually come with the heat press. If not, most of us have these. I love to put these on the inside of my pillowcases. Now, I don't sublimate on the outside with them, okay? But I use them on the inside. So I'm going to stick that in there since I found it. But if not, you can use butcher paper. I just like these Teflon. They get very hot, though. But these pillow covers get very hot. How much will they be? These are going to be $8. That's what I've always kept them at, and I try to keep them there. So these are $8 each. They're going to be $8 again. All right. So I'm going to pre-press these just because I like a nice crisp surface. And when you do these, you absolutely need a pillow. You want to, and the reason that we're using a pillow for the fabric items is, first off, it gives even pressure, okay? So then you're getting a better press on your print. Second off is pillowcases and that tend to have the seams. So you need to raise that center up above your seams so that you get a nice press, okay? So let me just get a good press on this. I eyeball everything. And I probably did not. Let me adjust this. So you're going to need like a light medium pressure on this. And I'm just going to pre-press it for about 10-15 seconds. The pillowcases, no, sorry. Does it come in other colors? Yes, I'm doing the black and white check right now. But I am going to do, I do have the buffalo check, which is the red and black. Let me show you that. This is probably the biggest seller at Christmas. This is the one that I probably sell the most of when I do them. It's just a great Christmas color. Everybody tends to use it. So I have this one as well. So it's going to be the two colors. We're going to have the black and white, and then we're going to have the red buffalo check. If you hear something in the back, that's my dog growling. He sees the cat across the street, and he's not a cat fan. Nico, stop. So he tends to sit at my slider and just growl at the cat. Okay, Donna, I'll have to go in and check. It might not have uploaded. It was really late last night. I know I was tired. So, okay, so I did a pre-press on this. Okay, and that really all that did was just gave me a nice wrinkle-free surface. Okay. So now here's the design. So the All Roads Lead Home for Christmas. Did the red truck. And this would be beautiful on the buffalo, the red, but I don't have any more of them. You know what though? Here. Maybe I'll do it on this one. Let's switch up here. I'm gonna put it on that one, just to show you what it looks like on both. Get this pre-pressed so we have a nice clean surface, wrinkle free. So we'll do, I'm going to do it on both. I'm going to do a black and white one, and I'm going to do this red one. Nico, stop. I'll sit there all day and just sound like a car running. My dog's funny. I have a golden retriever. Yeah, I love the buffalo too. This buffalo, I'm telling you, it sells out every year. The last 2 years that I've done Christmas, I'm in my 3rd year now, so this will be my 3rd Christmas. It has sold out every time. I can't keep the buffalo in, so that's why I am getting early this year. I am doing the ordering. So, okay, so we're going to take the All Roads Lead Home. I am going to, all we're going to do is it goes face down. Remember, mirror your image. Face down. And then some people like the Pro Spray. I'm not a huge fan of it. I have been using it a little bit more than I originally ever have. So I'm just taping this down really good. I love tape. I'm a tape girl because you don't want the image to shift. So I'm just going to tape it down nicely. And I do have the Teflon on the inside to protect that because sometimes these fuse together, okay? This will fuse to the other side and then you can't get your pillow in because it's literally fused together. So just to prevent that, get your butcher paper, get a Teflon. Put your Teflon sheet in there. And then I'm just going to make sure that's on there. Butcher paper again. And I'm going to do this for about 50 seconds. All right, light, medium. All right. So we have that red. And I'm also going to order the black and white. Okay. And they do have the hidden zippers, which when I tell you they are hidden, sometimes I have a hard time finding them. I literally got to go around the pillow, back and front to find them. And I love the hidden zippers in here. What size is my image? This one I'm doing, I think it's 10 by 10 is what I printed out. I kind of like it being like in the middle. And I'll show you how. See, like this one right here, I did a little bit more, like bigger on this one. And it kind of, which is fine, it goes around here. But this one, that design, I'm kind of hoping for it to go right in the middle. So let me get this out of here and we're gonna stick that one in there. And when these come off of the press, they are hot. You can see it steaming. These are hot. And as you can see, so here we go. Here's the image. And it didn't stick together, it didn't fuse because I have this in here. So pull out your Teflon or your butcher paper like really quickly. Okay. Get it out. And me get my pillow in there. And these are great to personalize. Put a pillow in here. Well, this is a pillowcase that I had already made from last year. What size is the pillow insert? I'm using a 16-inch. So this is just a pillow that I had already done last year, so I am just using the back of it because I didn't have any more red, the buffalo plaid ones. Oh, look how cute that is. And this, I did this image in 10 by 10, okay? But I also want to show you how you can like really personalize this for somebody. All I did was this truck here is going to be, there's not going to be anything on it. I just took and added our last name in like a vintage distressed font. And it just says, I just put it on here, Sethman Tree Farm, and then established, and that was the year that we were married. And that's all I did to customize and personalize this for your client, your customer, because people love to see personalized items. So the truck's going to be plain. So just to the door, add, you know, whatever. I don't care if it's if they want to put, you know, their grandchildren's name. You can do whatever you want. That's just what I came up with. It just says Sethman Tree Farm. And I did it in like an old vintage distressed font so that it kind of just matches the rustic of this, okay? So personalize your trucks, okay? But look at the colors and how they turn out. I mean, even to the Christmas tree. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Look at the designs on the tree. This is such a really nice design. Yeah, Brenda, the image is going to be in the drive. I guess someone had already checked, and she said it's not in there. Kathleen checked. So I'll go back in when we're done here, and I'll check to see if it's in there. It might not have uploaded last night before I went to bed. So, but there you go. Okay. That's on the buffalo plaid. So I'm going to do it now on the black and white just to show you the differences between them. So let's move on. We'll go to that one. I love these pillow covers because I love how beautiful they sublimate. And they sublimate really nicely. They take all the colors show up real nice on this fabric. And it's like a, it is 100% polyester, so it really, the colors really pop on these. When am I going to do the buy-in? As soon as this is over, as soon as we're done with the live, I'm going to list the buy-in for you. Okay, let me get this cut. Getting my straight lines here, getting my paper cut. All right. I'm a huge fan of the black and white check. Just because I like to keep it around. It is something that I do keep in my like pillowcase stash. I do love these because these can be, the buffalo check, even though it's more like a cabin, Christmas time, the black and white is really something that can be used year long. Not that the other one can't, but it's kind of, to me, I think it's a little bit more limited to when it's, you know, like how it's cabins, they're good. Christmas is awesome for it. But other than that, I kind of feel like it's a limited pillow cover, but the black and white check is my favorite because I feel that it can be used year long. all designs, almost all designs. It's got a more of a farmhouse feel to it, so it really is probably the most versatile. If you're looking to have a pillow cover on hand, that would be the one that you would have all year. Like, I've used them for weddings. Yes, for weddings. I will put the couple's name on it, you know, the year they were married. I use it for wedding gifts. I use it for Christmas. I use it for the holidays. So let me get, so always butcher paper. Again, I'm doing this at about $3.95 for about 50 seconds. My daughter actually already has the mock-ups from last year. They are in her shop. So I'll also put a link to that. We've got about 20 more seconds. Sorry, my camera keeps moving. It's on my table here. And, okay. How long am I going to run this? I'm probably going to just run this for maybe like 5 days. I like to, you know, I want to get them in there. Usually after about 5 days, everybody's kind of seen it, decided if they wanted it or not. That way I can get them ordered, because these are going to go quickly. And, you know, I'm not the only one doing Christmas in July right now. A lot of other places are doing it. So it will kind of go quickly, and I want to get these in so that we get these in stock before the holiday. That is my absolute main goal. Okay? When I say these are hot when they come off the press. And again, I just personalized it with our last name on the door. People love to see their name, love to see the years they were married. So that is a great tip for you guys that want to personalize anything for your customers. Can I get the blue and white too? I can look and see. I haven't seen them. The supplier that I use, I have not seen them yet. So right now, at this point, the only ones I've seen is the red and the red and black, the buffalo check, and these black and white ones, farmhouse ones. Okay, so another thing that I always do with my pillow covers, and always, is I make them two-sided, okay? I feel that my customers like that more. They feel like they get more bang for their buck. I charge, when I do these, I charge $25 for the cover. And it is double-sided. So you can, on the back side, you can do, I usually do fall Christmas. Sorry, I had a phone call coming in. If you want, you can do like just an everyday design, Christmas, however, you know, you discuss that with your customer. But usually when I sell them and I advertise them, I do a fall and a Christmas. So that way that pillow is out for the holiday season. Okay, so we are gonna do, the fall is my favorite. I'm gonna put that on the back. Okay, and customers love that they're getting more for their money. So I always do, mostly all of my pillow covers are double-sided. And so I offer 2 designs. And believe me, the customers really, I sell more of the double-sided than I do of a single-sided. do the fall is my favorite. So I'll try and look for the blue and white, but I haven't seen them with this supplier. The time and temp, I'm doing about $3.95 for like 50 seconds. And I do it on like a medium, light medium pressure. Nancy, 25 include the pillow? No. I never include the pillow insert. I do, let them know that you can get it at Walmart or you can get it right at Joann Fabrics. And they sell the inserts. So no, I just sell the pillow cover itself. And honestly, they cost about $2.78 to $3, depending on how far you're shipping it for shipping. So for the 25, I include the shipping with that. So I'm getting about $22 for my pillow that I made. Yes, I love the double-sided. And believe me, the customers do too. They just feel they're getting more for that. And really, in all honesty, it doesn't cost you that much more to print and to press it. And there is the fall is my favorite. Now, of course, it looks backwards to you, but because when I showed you the print, it was mirror. But this is normal looking at me, but it's mirrored to you. Okay, so let me grab. Now I'll show you. This is what I do for the red. This was the red. Here is the black and white check. Okay, black and white check is my personal favorite, just because it's more versatile. This is more Christmassy, and I will show you that for Christmas or even the falls, you can do the reds. But this was the one that I did last year, and this design is also in my shop. It's in my Etsy shop, and these are the ones where you can personalize all the stockings and add as many stockings as you want. These are all my grandchildren. Okay. So let me get that out. Oh, thank you. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to put this in. And these are really easy to stuff with the 16-inch pillows. I mean, they go right in. And you can get them. The pillows end up being about $3 to $4 each. I buy them in bulks, usually of like 24. I do offer them. With the insert to my customers. So if that's something that you want to do, you can offer them to your customers. Of course, you got to charge for the cover, and then you're going to have to assume the additional cost also that it's going to cost to ship. But I do offer the pillow inserts to my customers. Because a lot of times they'll be like, yeah, just put it in a pillow, send it to me. They don't want to mess with having to go out and buy it. Okay, so there is the fall. And then they switch it over, and now we're into Christmas. Okay. And the black and white, and I'm going to show you a few of the different ones that I have done with the black and white. And this is why I love black and white, because I think the black, white, and red really pop. This design is in my shop. That's the Noel. This design is in my shop. And look at that. So this is definitely perfect for these. And this design is in my shop. All right. And this is probably one of my favorite Christmas designs, just because I do love the black and white. Do I print baby pillows on both sides as well? I do. I offer that to all of my customers. So here's another black and white, and that design's in my Etsy shop. More designs from my shop. So here is a great way to use double-sided. Okay, so say someone kind of like, this is a little bit Christmassy with the pine tree. But look how great these are for every day. This is from my Farmhouse Designs line. And this is the Farm Fresh Goat Milk design. This is in my shop. And these are why I love these, because I do a lot. I sell these pillows all year long. And my Farmhouse Design line really sells really well on these. Do I sell this? I'm still waiting to get these hangers in, believe it or not. I ordered them like 2 months ago, and I'm still waiting for them hangers. So I will be selling them. I have not got them yet. You got to remember, they're coming from overseas, and some of their shipping is still not on, on great track here. That's why I'm really concerned about like trying to get these like now, because with everything that's going on, and we're shut down, we're open, they're manufacturing, they're closing down, there's some of their shops and they're back open. I really want to get these in. I do got some coming though, already. I have already done a pre-order on some of them. So that is from my Farmhouse Designs. This is another design that I have in my shop. And this is great for fall or for all year. And of course I did the letters in the buffalo, or in the black and white check as well. All right, so that's it. These are super nice for Christmas. And then let me get the red one. So I'm gonna offer these up. These are gonna be $8 each. And I'm probably only going to do, not saying that I'm not going to, but I'm probably only going to do this big bulk order now, this buy-in. Because we're never sure how it's gonna play out when it hits like October. It seems like late September, beginning of October, everybody seems to be putting in them bulk orders. The wholesalers, we all put them orders in. And then, we're not getting them till like late November, early December. That's what happened to me last year. I didn't get them in until like December 8th or something like that. And by then, a lot of people already had their decor already starting to go out. People were already doing their sales. And I'm still trying to get them because they were selling out overseas, and then they were taking forever to get here. So let's get ahead of this year, I thought, because these are huge sellers every year so far for me. What's your shop website name? It is in, if you go to the announcements, they are in there, but I will post a link to it. It is just Shar Sethman Designs. It's in the Etsy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get off of here. This was a quick one. I do have these. I already had a video on these, but the biggest thing was I wanted to show you them, pressing them, how easy they are, how beautiful they turn out. Let's do this. How about that? And I really want to get this buy-in going, just because I need to get these in. Let's be ahead of everybody for a change. I'm always like, I'm the late girl. I'm the one that shows up late. I'm the one that is always late for ordering. I'm going to try and be better with that this year with things, for Christmas especially. Okay, so I'm going to do the red buffalo plaid. We are going to do the black and white check. And they're going to be $8 each. Shipping is going to be additional, only because it's really hard for me to factor in the shipping. When last year when I did these, people were buying them like 20 at a time. And I will promise you this, these will sell at Christmas. This is one of the items that these fly out the door. I couldn't keep these in last year. Matter of fact, I was searching, people myself that were selling them just outright on the internet to just to try and get them, because I couldn't get them and I was needing them. Did I ever put out the banner holders? No, they have not come in yet. Still waiting for them. And that's what I mean about the coming from China. These are coming from overseas. These ones actually, I think these ones were actually coming from Taiwan. I can't remember, but it's overseas. And I'm still waiting on them. Order's been placed though, just still waiting. So that's why I really want to get ahead of this, so that we get them, so that we get our pillow covers in time. Especially, you know, we're living in uncertain times, and I don't want to see things shut down again and not get here. Can we sell a finished item on your site? I don't know what you mean by that, Judy. On our site. Oh, can you, I read that wrong. Can we sell a finished item on our site? Yeah, you can sell a finished item on your site. Teresa, I'm going to put a buy-in post, a separate post for them, okay? And then that way I'll keep that separate there, and then you can go ahead and put them on there. All right? So let me do that. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get that out. I'm going to probably only do this buy-in for like 5 days. So I'm going to close this. What's this? Thursday. We'll do today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll probably close this Monday night so that I can go ahead and get these in. I do have some coming, so it might not be that long for, you know, the first couple people that order. I do have some already in the process of coming, but let's get these out. Let's get these buy-in going, and hopefully they won't be backlogged. We can get them just in case. We live in uncertain times, so that we have these for Christmas. All right, so, and then if I get these and they come in quick enough, I might do a later buy-in for some more for those of you that can't do it. But my goal is to get these ordered now, get these to you. They are coming from overseas, and then that way we are not waiting, and we are getting these for our customers, because you just never know what's going on anymore. And I hate to say that, but that's the kind of, that's how 2020 has been playing out this year. Okay? So let me go ahead and do that. And as always, I try to give you the best shipping options. So a lot of times I will try to do a lot of flat rate. Because I always check the options. I check with UPS. I use them. I use the Postal Service. So between those two, I try to give you the best shipping rate that's possible. So whenever I do your shipping, after I package up, the way I work my buy-ins is, so a lot of you know, you'll purchase the items. Then when it comes here, I put your package together, and then I'll get whatever you have. If you ordered 8 of them, 10 of them, I'll weigh them, and then I check both options. Is it cheaper to go maybe a flat rate box, or if they don't fit in flat rate, is it cheaper to go UPS? That's how I determine the shipping to you guys, because I know myself, I hate shipping cost. But, you know, it's part of, it's the way it is. That's just the way it is. I can't change it. So what I do is I will try to give you the best shipping possible. Okay? So don't think I'm not trying to gouge you on shipping, because I'm not. And you got to remember, like, you know, I try to only charge the extra, because PayPal charges me a fee on your shipping, which that's dumb, but they do. So they take a fee for that. So sometimes, you know, it's depending on, it's usually like $1 and under, but I have to add that fee in as well. But that's how I do it. But I'm not gouging you on shipping. Okay. Oh, thank you. I just ordered this. It's one of my shirts that I just ordered. Okay. So off subject, but we're back on. So I'm going to get the buy-in posted. Here we are. The 2 colors. You know, this is probably the most versatile year-round. This one is definitely more geared toward the holidays. Winter, cabins, things like that. So don't think that because this is a huge seller at Christmas. This is my biggest seller. Okay, and I am going to try to get the matching skirts to these, the Christmas skirts. So that is on my radar. So be looking, we might even have one left from last year. Let me see how the shipping is and the suppliers are for the matching tree skirts to these. So let me see, we might end up getting those as well. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get that buy-in posted. I'm gonna run it till Monday. I do know that these are $8 international shipping, overseas shipping has went through the roof with some things, and so unfortunately costs have went up a little bit with that. All right, so let me go do that. These are going to be $8 each. Let me get it done, and I'll make sure that design is uploaded to those of you that have already purchased a Google Drive. This design is in my Etsy shop already. I do know that because I seen it this morning when I was just printing out the fall design. All right, I love you guys, and be blessed.